There we are.
Hello and welcome to Thursday Night Premier Modern League here at GameSwap Mason, Ohio, hosted by Top Deck Productions. I'm Robert Meadows, joined by my new cohort,
Keely Freeze, otherwise known as Ren. You guys saw me back here last week, since Robert had run away to SCG.
I feel like I had good reason.
Oh yeah, no, I'm totally jealous. I would have loved to have gone.
I mean, basically my experience for that was scrub the Invitational. I started day drinking Friday. It was great.
Good plan. Good plan.
Didn't get back to the hotel room until like 1 or so. Justin,
jealous.
Kyle, and them can confirm.
Seems great. So we have a request for not Ponza.
I'm okay with that.
So we've got Phil on his green-white death and taxes, which I believe we've seen a couple times before.
I haven't seen it yet.
And Victor on Mardu Pyro.
Yeah. So Victor is probably just going to take. So it's a weird, awkward choice right here. Because typically, if you have two of, you just don't take one of them because like it's a redundant effect anyways. But Flickers is like really good in a death and taxes style deck.
Yeah. I can see taking the Noble Hierarch. That also seems like pretty acceptable.
But I can see I wouldn't fault Victor for taking the one of the Flickers because how powerful the effect is.
So it looks like we got another land for Phil. Looks like a basic forest.
I thought that was a promo land of Rails, honestly.
Oh, it might have been.
I don't know why he's playing it then. Is it a promo? No, that's a canopy, I think? I don't know.
It looks like a foil forest to me.
Anything looks like a foil forest to you.
Not anything.
Alright,
Oh, yep, it was a foil forest.
Alright,
it's even my favorite foil forest.
That's...
Veronique Magnot OG,
yeah, that's
Zendikar.
From original Zendikar.
Yeah, that is my favorite full art forest from Zendikar.
You know how I
because it's
can tell?
Veronique Magnot. How?
So the border.
Honestly, the way that I could tell is I know that was not a forest that got reprinted in Battle for Zendikar, and I also recognize the color style to know it's Veronique Magnot. Because that was one of the lands I specifically picked out for one of my decks.
You got me! You got me!
Yeah,
so, what Victor may do here, he may go... if he has a fetch land, I can see him going... play fetch land, play Manamorphose, get card token, play Young Peasy, push the Blade Splicer. Because, I mean... that's if he can actually like push the Blade Slicer, because Victor knows like Phil has double Flicker Whips in hand. So,
but he only has the Vial on 2.
Well, yeah, because that's all he could.
Right.
So he knows this is a turn he should probably deal with it.
So we've got Manamorphose.
Yeah, so he's probably going to terminate the. I think I saw terminate in Victor's. Yeah, that's a terminate.
Okay, it looks like we got a Bedlam Reveler in hand.
Yeah, so we're just gonna probably just terminate the Blade Splicer, if I say so myself. Yep,
there we go. Get rid of that, get a second token.
Yeah. But yeah, so then Saturday I played no banless Modern, which sucked.
Well, you went to day 2.
I shouldn't have played day 2.
Look, going to day 2 is better than not doing it at all.
Well, I went 5-4 and I went day 2. That doesn't happen often.
That is very true.
But that format was just not fun for me.
Really?
Yeah, I played Storm and everyone was prepared for it.
Yeah, I could see that. I heard that there were a lot of Eldrazi decks.
Yeah, I mean, so...
Eldrazi Winter all over again?
No, because basically what the Eldrazi deck does, it lets you play Chalice, lets you play Mental Misstep, and it doesn't get wrecked by Mental Misstep or Chalice.
Okay.
Because Chalice on 1 doesn't... that deck doesn't care about it. Mental Misstep, that deck plays no 1-drops.
So we're flickering out the Young Power Master.
Yeah, on Phil's end step.
And yeah, this Robert is talking about SCG Con.
Yeah, then so after Saturday night when we got back to the hotel room, Justin, Kyle, Luke, and we did a battle bond.
Battle bond's really sweet.
It was Justin and I versus Kyle and Luke. Kyle had the Wumpus. And he decided to play it when all Luke had was a Ohm speaker. I got to put in a Magmatic Force.
Seems fine.
He was a real winner here.
Seems fine. I've only gotten a chance to, apparently DJ Cocoa Butter's buddy played in the No Ban List Modern.
All right, but yeah, basically the Eldrazi, Ibugan still busted, even though banless modern.
Mm-hmm. I believe that.
And don't play Storm when it's very expected.
Well, lesson learned. Yeah, I only got to play one draft of Battlebound myself so far, but it was really fun. I got to talk one of our regulars at the store here, Jared.
Mm-hmm.
I got to talk him into being my partner.
How?
Neither of us were doing anything on a random Sunday.
All right.
It was the pre-release.
Did he win?
No.
I thought he was supposed to be good.
Our pool was awful.
Yeah, Tron gets eaten alive. Because, like, Cloud Post is whatever.
Makes sense.
Any...
Hypergenesis decks at the No Ban List Modern event.
Oh, yeah, they actually suck because everyone was ready for them.
Another one of those decks that everybody was ready for.
Yeah, because, like, all spell-based combo decks was ready for. I think I was, like, the one of two Storm decks actually day 2'd.
Wow.
Oh, people were ready for it.
Yeah, sounds like it.
This guy was like, yeah, one of the Blue-Red Delver players I played against, he was like, yeah, I didn't want to lose the Storm. He had 4 Mind Break traps.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, so this game... It feels like Victor's favored. I don't know fully what's in Phil's hand, except the Flicker Wisp.
So it looks like we've got 2 Bedlam Revelers in Victor's hand here.
Alright. Yeah, that's pretty good. I mean, kind of.
We still have another Flicker Wisp there. It looks like a... Nope, that is a Temple Garden. That is not a Noble Hierarch. And... Is that a colorless land?
I think that's a Ghost Quarter.
Okay. So he's thinking about which land to play.
I don't like Phil's position in this game right now.
Yeah, that is... It's looking a little bit awkward right now for him. It seems like he's flooding out a little bit already. So we're gonna... put in the Flicker Wisp. Get rid of one of the Young Peasies.
Yep. So... He can cast a Bedlam Lever now. It must be all of his turn.
Yeah, I do believe that is a Ghost Quarter there in Phil's hand. So we've got Bedlam Reveler. Yeah, 2 Bedlam Revelers and a Bloodstained Mire.
Yeah, I think Victor... If I was Victor here, I'm just going to go... Get White Source.
Mm-hmm.
Well, main phase 2. He's probably going to get a Sacred Fountain or a Godless Shrine, I feel like.
Mm-hmm.
I could be wrong.
So let's see. Considering getting the basic mountain, it looks like.
I wouldn't. Like, you already have all the red sources.
Nope, getting a basic swamp.
So, one reason I would want to get a white source, because in case he actually draws his Lingering Souls, he doesn't actually have a white source right now.
Mm-hmm.
Nor does he have a Faithless Lune in the graveyard to flash back.
Right.
To actually pitch the excess.
So we've got Inquisition, land...
Fatal Push.
Fatal Push. Okay.
So, that's a Pride Mage. That seems pretty dead here.
Yeah, it doesn't look like that's going to really do anything for him.
Just want to block tokens pretty well. Now, slight messed up from Phil with tapping his mana. I've just used green forest plains.
And left up the Temple Garden?
Yeah, like, it probably doesn't matter, just like a minute detail.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, 2 Ponza players against a regular resident Tron player.
I mean, I
well,
don't
hopefully
know.
you don't see a replay of what happened when we had Ponza v Tron here a couple of weeks ago.
Probably fun stuff. Yep.
Yeah, it was Richella against Matt Menier. And Richella pitched a Damping Sphere across the room.
Card's terrible.
It was pretty great. Of course, this is Matt Maneri we were talking about, and he ran like 12 LD spells.
Yep. Yeah, oh, well. Oh, I thought the camera froze for a second.
No, these are two just very still players.
Yeah. I can never tell with Phil sometimes. But we have
Fetching another mountain.
I really want Victor to draw Lingering Souls now and not be able to cast it.
It doesn't seem like he really needs it at this point, though.
No, like I think this is a game of his easily.
So we've got Collective Brutality here in hand, and he's just a neg 2 on the Flicker Wisp.
Mm-hmm. Like, see, like, he had no reason to get the basic mountain here. Like, it didn't do anything.
Get out of your way so you can actually read the chat. So we're gonna block the Bedlam Reveler with the Pride Mage.
So he needs like a main deck Wrath of God.
Yep, scooping it up.
Yeah.
Alright, gonna go on to game 2.
Alright.
So what kind of boarding do you think we're gonna see?
Let me think. If Phil has any Wraths on his side, those are coming in. Ghostly Prison's coming in.
Yep.
Shalai might come in. I don't know.
Ooh, Shalai.
Yeah.
I quite like that.
I like that card.
I mean, it is kind of... I have already thought of it as very similar to Leyline of Sanctity in a lot of cases.
Yeah.
It can die to a Revolted Push, but it still is pretty good. And you can't have it, of course, come down turn 0. But that is something I've actually thought about playing myself in place of a Leyline of Sanctity.
I mean, I don't like Leylines in general. Because they like, force a Leyline effect. Like, you don't know it, but, like, you just want to start...
You start mulling for the Leyline.
Yeah, and it's like, that's just bad. And, like, people just keep non-functional hands with Leyline because they think it's just an ace in the matchup.
Right.
Like, a good example was Jun having Leyline in the Void versus Dredz, and against... Yeah, Jun had Leyline in the Void against Dredge and still lost because he just kept a non-functional hand. With
the Leyline?
Yeah.
Makes sense. Makes sense. And that's something that is actually, I'm finding very interesting because I'm considering playing Leyline of Sanctity and Leyline of the Void in my modern deck that I'm building. Currently, I'm only playing Leyline of Sanctity in the sideboard because I can't afford Leylines of the Void until I get the rest of the deck.
Alright.
But
this is Mardu's Soul Sisters, right?
No, this is Soul Aristocrats. I dropped the red.
Alright.
Yeah, so I'm building a really goofy homebrew white-black Soul Sisters deck with an Aristocrat sub-theme to it.
Alright.
And
I have no idea how good that is.
It goldfishes really well with 17 lands, surprisingly enough. But the deck is like 90% 1 and 2 drops. Actually, Patrick Nursevich gave me a really interesting idea for the deck that I'm going to try out. Instead of running the 2 of mainboard Fumigates that I was running, in that place, actually run the Archangel Avacyn. It's the same mana cost, and it can board wipe either way. And since I'm running the Aristocrat sub-theme, it already...
How do you get to 5 mana in your deck?
Patiently. Yeah, I get stuck on 3 lands a lot, that I've noticed. But a lot of that is I have the Viscera Seer in there anyway. I've got Viscera Seer and I've got a Hidden Stockpile, so I can scry for days, and if I need that land, I can find that land. Especially since I'm playing 4 Bitter Blossoms and 3 Hidden Stockpiles, I have plenty of tokens that I can sack.
I believe it. Yeah.
Like I said, it goldfishes really, really well, but I've yet to play it against anybody else because the deck is not 100% complete.
I have... I don't know. I know. I think Phil might have some game in this matchup.
Yeah, the deck needs a little bit of tweaking, but yeah, patiently I get to 5 lands. But like I said, I do scry a lot with that deck. There's a lot of sack, scry, and if I need to dig for a land, I can dig for the land fairly easily. At least in my playtestings of it. I still have to get the rest of the deck together and actually test it against another deck. But I need to get 1 more Marsh Flats and 3 more Bitter Blossoms before I can do that. Bitter Blossom is a really hard card to find.
Alright. I mean, you can probably play like some number of Night's Whisper. I don't know.
Night's Whisper in my deck?
I don't know.
I mean, it's a consideration. There are a lot of cards that I considered for this deck, but I wanted a janky homebrew to break into Modern, because you've seen my EDH decks, that's what I do.
Yeah.
I like my jank, I like my originality.
So, Victor's hands 5 lands, a Young Peasy, and EE. I would not keep that.
Nope, gonna go ahead and jump that back.
Yeah.
So it looks like Phil's keeping, even though we didn't get a chance to look at what's in his hand. Looks like DJ Cocoa Butter wants to Ghost Quarter lock people out of the game.
In Tron, I like it.
Yeah. If you want to see salt, that'll get you some salt.
I mean, so I think
like
the
it.
smartest Tron thing I ever seen someone do was Ghost Quarter his own land that's was getting targeted by Crumble.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that is a really good play.
I was like, all right, mulling the 5 here for Victor.
So, you know, DJ Cocoa Butter, if you do the Ghost Quarter Crucible lock, you could call your deck Tronza. I made Robert drop his phone. That is a sign of a good pun.
Oh my god. Why did I agree to this?
You just agreed to commentate with a Rennie. This is what you get.
I'm out. I'm out. Yeah, Victor Mullen.
Yeah, I scared 2 of them off.
Wait, who was the first one?
Adam.
That's not it. That's not.
That was it. Yeah. No, Adam actually ran away because he wasn't feeling very well.
Oh, that's.
I broke 2 people. That's a sign of a really good pun.
Throwing Mike Backberks across the room. Oh yeah, Tronza.
Thank you, One Violet. See, it was a good pun.
He was
2 years of improv training. Not just for that, but also for that. Go ahead.
I took 1 improv class in college.
I worked at the Ohio Renaissance Festival for 2 years. I get 2 solid months of every weekend for just improv training, and then the actual run.
Nice.
Yeah, it's great. We are actually coming up on Renaissance Festival season starting up again.
All right. Are you going to go to it at all?
I work there.
So, yes.
Every day I can. Which is going to be all but one of them because I'm a bridesmaid at a friend's wedding. But yeah, so
Same. No, not really. I was like, same.
You look good in a dress.
Souls, Flashback Souls. That's my favorite rap album.
Yeah, honestly, that's part of the reason why I'm running White Black Sisters, so I can run Lingering Souls in a Soul Sisters deck. It's great. It feels really good in that deck.
All right, we got the enchantment deck by Phil here.
A very beautiful foil Ghost Quarter there.
Oh my.
Or, Ghostly Prison, not Ghost Quarter. I got so distracted by how pretty it is, I forgot the name of the card.
That happens.
I kind of want one.
You don't.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't.
I have a white-blue prison deck in EDH. Of course I want a foil Ghost.
You must be a ton of fun at parties.
That's why I don't break out that deck very often anymore.
Yeah, I think Rest in Peace does make Flashback a little challenging.
Yeah.
And he's going to have to pay all 8 mana for his Bedlam Revelers.
I believe in my Soul Sisters deck I'm running 7 or 8. I have to look at my list again.
Are you playing a Rook champion at all?
No.
Champion? Said, what's the knife's... Oh, 7 or 8. I thought you said 9. I was like, what's the ninth sister then?
I forgot which app I'm looking for. There it is.
Shalai.
Yeah!
I don't think Victor can win.
Yeah, I think this is putting Phil in a much better position than game 1.
I mean, Victor did mull the 5. So, let's not forget that.
Right. He did get himself into a pretty precarious situation just
like
with
his
that.
fatal push can't... So here...
I'm actually not running Suture Priest in my deck. Yeah, I am running the Soul Warders and Soul's Attendants, and yeah, Suture Priest would have been the 9th.
Yeah. So I assume Phil has a Flickerous of some sort of effect to bounce to protect the Shalai.
Ooh, we got a Kitchen Finks, and yeah,
I mean,
it looks like he's got the Flicker Wisp in hand.
It's kind of awkward with... Kitchen Finks is kind of awkward with Rip.
Yep, here comes the Flicker Wisp to... Alright, so Hexproof is still online.
Yep. Dreadboard Shalai.
Yep.
Yep.
There goes Shalai.
Yeah, but this is a pretty fast clock here. Victor,
Yeah, Phil is still in a very good position.
Victor counting his mana. Yeah, this seems pretty hard here for Victor here. If I say so myself.
Yeah. So we're gonna crack the Horizon Canopy. We're gonna drop our hand on the... Almost drop our hand on the floor.
Yep. So we can get Victor off of right, which I would like here. And I think that's exactly what Phil's going to do.
So we're taking out one of the white sources.
He might wait until draw step.
Yeah, scooping it up.
Well,
All right,
yeah,
going to game 3.
Victor mulling the 5 didn't help his cause.
Yeah, it really left him in a really awkward spot. So, DJ Cocoa Butter, what is your favorite standard deck?
I probably played it or played against it.
So, you haven't seen the standard deck that I started building either.
I don't think I want to know.
Yes, you do. It's partially Ash Houston's fault.
I repeat my statement.
Ooh, Esper Dragons. Oh, that would be sweet.
Oh, yeah, I remember that deck. That deck's sweet.
So, yeah, you're going to hate the deck. It's a bad pun. It is there on my phone if you want to flip it over, as long as you don't throw my phone across the room. And we broke Robert a second time with puns.
Let me guess. Use the Black Shade.
Triple Black Shade, yes.
Dread Shade and Fling.
Yep.
Great mana base.
It's actually fine. I'm only, in the main board, I'm actually only splashing red for 2 cards, and it's a Braid and Flag.
Alright.
Sideboard, currently, it's also for Angrath and Fight with Fire.
Alright.
Which, I still need 8 more cards for my sideboard, because I don't know what's good red-black sideboard in Modern.
Do you have Argos Bloodfast?
I considered it.
I know, you play it.
Okay.
You play that in Duress, if you're playing Mono Black.
Well, I'm definitely playing Duress.
Yeah, play that and Duress.
Yeah, so the name of my standard deck that I've been working on since Friday with one of our resident Modern players.
Who?
Ash Houston.
Oh, okay.
I was playing against him, and we were talking about the black fire breathing effect that Dreadshade has, which I do know that that is also a black effect. I just think of it as black fire breathing.
All right. I mean, it's fine, whatever.
Yeah, and we were talking about it, and I'm like, well, it's also like swamp breathing, and he's like, so brace yourself for a really bad pun. You could also call it throwing shade. And I'm like, so we take it and we fling it. Standard deck.
Yep.
So the deck's a work in progress, and I love it, and it's horrible. And I know the deck would actually do terrible in actual play.
I don't know, man.
But it's funny. And that's all that matters. I'm actually also running 2 of Cabal Stronghold just to pump up the black mana even more.
All right, all right.
Like, the deck list actually isn't awful as far as I can tell. It's better than the last standard deck that I tried to build.
What was the last standard deck you tried to build?
So, I tried building white-black tokens in Aether Revolt Standard.
So a little too early.
Yep, a little bit too early. But it is start my love affair within Stockpile, which I am playing in my modern deck. So I'm also running Supernatural Stamina in the deck to kind of get a secondary fling. It also gives another +2/+0, and I see nothing wrong with that.
Ouroboros, DJ Cocoa Butter. That land.
Or Mikokoro. Depending on what, no, Mikokoro is not that.
Camera froze. Slight technical difficulty, no problem.
Yeah, those of you who have been watching us for past couple of weeks now, this has been happening fairly regularly, and we have no idea why. And yeah, you're right, it is Oboro.
I know.
I thought of Mikokoro, but...
I'm sometimes right.
Yeah, we don't actually know what's going on with it. We've looked at it several times, so we don't know why it keeps freezing on us. We've even changed cameras. So we do apologize for those technical difficulties. Hopefully we'll get it fixed here sooner rather than later.
I think if Victor tries to remove this Noble, I think I'll just fill my path at turn 3 Coco, Victor. Huh, I don't know if I like that. I kind of like it.
That doesn't seem terrible.
I kind of like it and I don't.
Well, let's see. So Coco gets... What's CMCs? 3 or less? Or is it 2 or less?
3 or less.
So it's 3 or less?
Yeah.
So that does get most of Phil's deck. Yep, got a Path of Noble.
I called this.
You just absolutely did.
And Shalai. Basically, it can get everything but like Resto and Shalai.
Yeah. So it doesn't seem horrible.
I was like, is Phil... I can see Phil doing this kind of move. I like it. I respect it. Although, checking Young Peasy might have been a smart move. Because, like... It's called Mardu Pyromancer for a reason.
Right.
It's not Mardu Pyromancer because Pyromancer isn't good. It's called Mardu Pyro because it's a Pyromancer deck.
Yeah, it's what the deck does.
Yep.
So we're gonna get the Ghost Quarter.
Yep.
Yep, so he's gonna... If he's gonna Coco, he's going to do it during Victor's turn.
Yep.
Probably in response to attacks. So it looks like we've got an Engineered Explosives there in Victor's hand. And he does have access to all 3 colors. So are we
yes, he does.
Take or are we gonna Coco?
It says 4.
Just gonna take. Now he's gonna Coco. Let's see.
Double Thalia. Is that an Auriac champion? Yeah, that's an Auriac champion.
Okay. Seems pretty solid here.
So Victor's probably thinking to bolt the Thalia.
Okay, I'm gonna actually put this down before I break it.
Good.
I don't even know what it goes to. It does not go to your water.
Oh, it does fit. Hey, thank you for the follow, Select Me. I think what...
I'm gonna move back.
I think what Phil is going to plan up to is casting this Archangel Avacyn.
So, Bolt the Thalia.
And somehow one of his creatures die.
Yep, so we're gonna take
3, you go to
3
14.
Here. Get the Marsh Flats down. So we believe that is a promo Mirror Consuator.
No, that's a core Firewalker.
Firewalker, yeah. Okay. Yeah, that okay. Makes more sense. You said Mirror Consuator the first time and it confused me.
No, I said Auriac Champion.
Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Oh. That's not an Archangel Avacyn. That is a cataclysmic Gearhulk. Oh boy. Yeah, I think Robert just deafened our stream runner.
Hey, I took
not me for once.
Hey, I took the headset off when I realized I was about to laugh. To be fair, did I not?
You did. Wow, that's
Cataclysm
boy.
Gearhulk Poggers champ.
Oh boy.
But now Victor's just going to be able to rebuild here soon, real quick.
Cataclysmic Gearhulk is still not a bad thing to have on the board, though.
No, it's just a big body.
It is a nice big body.
It's a 5/5 Vigilancer? I forget exactly. Can you bring that card up for the people?
It is a 4/5 Vigilance. But yeah, if we could go ahead and get that up on the screen.
Because I assume a lot of people in the chat may not know Cataclysm Gearhulk.
It is a spicy, spicy play here.
So it gets its name, Cataclysm Gearhulk, off the card called Cataclysm.
Mm-hmm. I actually just learned that like a week ago, too. It's Minamo. We were both wrong.
Oh.
But yeah, so...
Now, so Phil just likes to run his cards in Modern.
It is a really good play against this deck, though.
Yeah, it may be sideboard or main deck. I don't know with Phil.
It's I believe it's sideboard, because I don't think that I've seen him play it before.
I like how our stream runner just thought almost thought the stream froze because how still both of the players were.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's okay. I do that all the time myself when I'm up there. Can we get some Darius Swank or Dennis Lanthorn on camera tonight?
I don't know who any of those people are.
I know that there's a Dennis. I don't know if it's Dennis Lanthorn. So we'll see what we have for round 2.
Mm-hmm. No promises.
No promises.
I don't do that kind of stuff.
I barely know most of the people that play.
I don't like commitments.
Ooh, it looks like we have a Mardu Dragons player tonight.
Yeah, that's Paul.
I mean, I'm on board with putting that on.
I mean, we'll see how he's doing.
Yeah. So yeah, we'll see that for round 2. Yeah, our stream runner brings up a very good point. He is playing against Billy Caminos. And our store is located in Mason, Ohio. It's about 15, 20 miles north of Cincinnati.
Yeah, if you ever come up to Mason, talk to Robert Meadows. I'll go take you out to beers.
So we're Flicker Wisping the Gearhulk.
Yep.
Get rid of the token.
And like what Phil's going to do, he's going to have the artifact be Cataclysm and creature be Flicker Wisp. But yeah, if anyone comes visit GameSwap Mason, Ohio, and you're 21 or older, and bring up your from the stream, I will go out and buy you a beer.
And if you donate, he can afford to buy you the beers.
I can afford to buy you beers anyways. But yeah, donate if you want to. But yeah, this Cataclysm Gearhulk.
Or feel free to donate to make Robert eat more cards on camera.
Maybe. All right, thank you, DJ Cocoa Butter. So this Liliana Alas Hope is okay.
Is that the San Diego Comic-Con promo, Lily?
Yeah.
That is beautiful.
So this is EE. Oh, you're a regular with the... Oh, you're the... I won't be here tomorrow, actually.
I will, but briefly. But I definitely can't afford to buy you beers. I can barely afford to buy me beers.
Alright, so this EE is looking pretty stupid for Victor.
Yeah, an EE on 2 doesn't do much against a 5-drop.
Well, they're coming with me. Thank you, King of 9x for the follow.
And that's also implying that if Robert comes back with 2 beers for one for himself and one for another person that disappeared, that he's just gonna drink both beers. Unless I'm here, in which case I'm taking one of them.
Maybe.
That's implying you can stop me.
What rose, Raggy? So, Rubbler is 4 mana. So, he's just trying to find a removal spell here for this Gearhulk.
Oh, I think One Violence has been following us for a while now.
Why?
Says that is good advice to not get stood up, Robert. And he's considering leaving. I missed out the first comment, too.
He's sharper than you are.
You missed it, too!
What?
The implications of that first comment of One Violence's. So Adam is here with us in spirit.
One Violence, I used the bathroom that time, not to get a beer.
It was the after the beers that did it.
Dude, you right.
I know how it is. I like me some beers.
I like it, One Violence. I like the banter.
Yeah, that was really clever. That broke him as good as I did. Virtual high five for that one.
Okay, so
back to the game after we've savagely torn Robert to shreds.
I'm used to it. So we're just gonna block with this Gearhulk and then Avison time.
Get in with the bolt. So let's see here. Flash in the From the Vaults Avison.
Yeah, so wait, I gotta fetch real quick.
Got that beautiful Veronique Magnod forest. So Adam is supporting you in the chat with hashtag I wouldn't leave Bob.
Oh, thank you, Adam. Bob Fields here. Is it Bob Summers or Bob Fields? I forget.
It was Bob Fields. I called you Bob Plains earlier.
Why?
Because I couldn't remember which one it was, and I thought it was funnier to use a basic land type.
Why not Bob Islands? That's a...
Because your last name is Meadows?
You right. How did Bob Fields come up again?
Adam.
Well...
Which I was actually thinking about it, and thinking of what kind of bastardization of my name we could come up with.
Mm-hmm.
And the best thing I could come up with would be Legolas Snow-Covered Islands.
That's a mouthful.
It is.
Is that a gut shot? Yeah, it is.
I didn't say it was good, I said it was the best I could come up with.
Alright. I think Phil's got this
One
game.
Violence has also got your back. Hashtag I wouldn't leave Bob either.
And what does this do again? I like that.
Yeah, Victor's saying it would be insane if Avison had Anger of the Gods in the back and not just 3 to the board.
No. That if it triggered on any creature dying.
Ah, yeah. Well, really, if it was Anger of the Gods on the backside of Avison, that would also be pretty bonkers.
I mean, it is basically anger.
It is, but without the exile.
Yeah. It's volcanic fallout.
Yes. No, the volcanic fallout was 2 damage.
I thought it was 3.
I believe it's 2. 2 can't be countered.
I thought it was 3.
2 damage can't be countered.
Okay, I was wrong.
I play it in Commander.
I don't.
I noticed.
It's an upgraded volcanic fallout.
But Avison can still be countered.
Yes, she can.
Sweltering Suns and Slagstorm and, yeah. Sweltering Suns. It's Sweltering Suns.
No, it's Slagstorm with both modes.
So let's see. Yeah. Oh, jeez.
Oh.
So, Gut Shot, the Noble Hierarch.
Alright. So, Absent will flip on Victor's upkeep, right?
Yes.
Probably not. DJ Cocoa Butters. Like, you just want enough redundant cards to like just kill people.
Mm-hmm.
You really don't.
So flipping the Avacyn.
Yep, I think Victor's is digging for an out.
We've got the Shadow Sleeves here from Phil.
Spooks. Smoke weed.
So we're gonna pull it out to make it readable. Even though it is extremely foil and still not very readable.
Victor, Phil.
We're gonna clean our sleeves, apparently.
Yeah, for the folks at home that don't know what Avacyn the Purifier does.
So we've got a 6/5 flyer, so unless Victor can kill it this turn.
Yep. So what Victor has to do is he has to.
We've got Colgan's command.
He's going to K command, deal 2. So basically, he's just upping his chances of getting out of Joel and Lightning Bolt or Dreadbore, like one of those 2 cards when he casts his Bedlam Leveler.
So we're gonna cast the Bedlam Reveler, discard no cards, draw 3.
Oh, not even looking at them at the start.
So we've got
Dreadbore. Hey, that's a start. Second Avacyn. Second Avacyn. Second Avacyn.
So I think I see a Flicker Wisp there, actually.
It doesn't have flash.
No, it does not, does it?
No. Oh, he response. Oh! You get Coco in the Flicker Wisp.
Yes, the flipped Avacyn does still have the casting cost of the original side.
Or he can get like.
Got the Flicker Wisp.
Yep.
Oh boy.
Yeah, they changed the flip card ruling when Shadows of Innistrad came out.
Yeah, the Avacyn will retain the CMC.
Yep.
It will actually also flip back to the front side, too.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah, that's going to be it. All right, so that's going to be it for us for round 1.
And